Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. I am Elizabeth, and it's Paper Crafting Wednesday. How is everybody? We have some, let's see, lovely ladies in the chatty chat already. We have Deborah and Gloria and Pam. Did I get everybody? And Crystal's Creation and Cindy Decker. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, I am here. I thought I would, instead of me coming on and saying, oh, I'm sharing all the information, I'll just put up the little start screen, share all the information on all of the things. That way there we can start at 7. Yeah. And then that gives the people, hopefully, a little bit of time to join us. Let me switch these components. Uh-oh, somebody forgot to mute the phone. All right. Yes. So, today, trying to get my lighting so that it's brighter. I need brighter lighting. I thought we would use Wild Waves. This is a stamped background that I have not used yet. It is a Simon Hurley one called Wild Waves. And it's pretty cool because you can stamp it like it is, or you can just do like one. So, yeah, it's one of his lovely little peel aparts. And I think we're going to use it in its entirety. Oh yes, rum vehicle. And then I pulled out Whimsy stamps because I haven't used these ones a lot. I've used a couple of them here and there. These are 3 different sets, but we're going to use this little mermaid right here because I think she will be perfect for our card. And this is Let's Be Mermaids. But all 3 of these Whimsy sets you could totally use together or with other sets a lot. Oh. Well, I'm glad that the volume isn't too low and you guys can hear me. Ah, yes. This little stink bug is joining us today again on the wall. Ugh. So I want to, let's stamp our mermaid so the ink can dry. Because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to, I'm probably going to alcohol ink her right up. Get little Misty here. Grab a little piece of paper to stamp her on. Stampy, stampy, she's so pretty. Probably stamp her twice, so if I stamp her at that end and then flip the paper, that will work. Dave's not home and Fred can't hear, so my headphones are close by. That's good. Okay, we're gonna do nice dark black stamping. This one's for watercolor. We're gonna use the Memento this time, because that one is better for alcohol inks. And then the VersaFine Clear, which I do like VersaFine Clear way better. I think it gives a sharper black stamp. But we use what we got, and this is what I got. But Memento doesn't get all yucky on alcohol markers, if I remember. If I did this right. It's been so long, right? It's like riding a bike though, right? We'll figure it out. I had a little fuzzy in there, so we'll wipe that out of there because it made a little mess on her tail. That's alright, we'll stamp her again. Get her looking gorgeous. Okay. Look at, isn't she pretty? She's gonna be so fun. Ooh, I should get out my watercolor metallics. put a little bit of shimmer on top of the alcohol markers afterwards. See if that will work. Because her little tail and stuff would be really pretty with some shimmers. Yeah, you don't have to stamp your images twice, but I mean, if you're using a scrap of paper, you might as well fill it. And also, you know, you have an extra in case you do a boo-boo that you can't fix, which you should be able to fix most of them. Donna Long, hello. Where's Dawn? I don't know. It's getting to be that warm weather. People might be out having nice evenings out. You just never know. Miss Pam, she posted in our group, Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends, in case you missed it. She's signing papers. She's getting her house. How exciting. Cindy, actually, they have been naked nails for a while. I've been really lazy and haven't even painted them. And I have so many colors sitting over there. I've been lazy, tired. I even went to bed at a decent hour last night. And decent, I mean like before midnight. But I was just tired. Almost didn't get up today. Dozed off in the recliner, possibly. I might have just been napping in a recliner stuck in my head. Yeah. Put our little mermaid back. This is, again, the Whimsy Stamps mermaid from... the Let's Be Mermaids set. I like this one here. It says Ocean Child. We might stamp that. We might. But, okay, so there we go. Ooh, she's so pretty. So we'll color one of her, and then we're going to let that dry. It is dry, but, you know, let's stamp and make sure all that black ink is always dry first. Get our little waves. Look at these waves. Okay, so I'm not sure how I want to do the waves. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. There we go. Fix yourselves. There we go. Just gotta play around with them just a weeny bit. Just a weeny bit. Okay, we got some papers. We're gonna do... Can we see that side? Let's slide this over just a hair. No, that was dumb. Let's slide this over a hair. Get everybody situated. Messed everything up. There we go. There we go. Crystal says, love the mermaid. She would go great with my mermazing cardstock paper pad. Right. She's going to go great with everything, I think. Okay, so let's do... I'm debating. Do we want... You guys, do we want... Because she's got the black line... And I really want her to pop off the background. So we're not going to do black lines. Let's do blue. Let's do blue with a touch of purple. Why not? Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to grab my little purple. Little purple. Okay. And then I'm going to use a little bit of purple right on the upper parts of these waves. And if you're worried about contamination, you just wipe it off. Won't hurt it none. Pinch at the bottom. Scoop up. Make sure everybody gets in there. Today's snack was frosted animal cookies. The regular pink and white ones. Ooh, and a mug of cocoa. Nummy. Oh, look at that. Oh, can you guys see the purple that we added in there? We'll see it right there. How fun is that? Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. I'm going to do a couple more because I want to add, we don't want white waves. We want to add some color in there. So I'm going to decide as I'm stamping, because you know, we don't ever plan this stuff out. We're going to, let me think. We could use the smooshing technique. We could use our powders. We could use some watercolors. All of those would be really quick backgrounds. So I think let's do them all. Let's see how far we can go with doing them all, right? It's only been 10 minutes. We might actually get quite a bit done. Woo-hoo-hoo. And I missed there, but that's okay, because I can trim that side off a little. And one more time. Because you saw my mermaids. I've got lots of mermaids. I can always use these backgrounds for the other mermaids. It's not going to be a waste whatsoever. Just get some of that purple in there. And one more card. Crystal, and what they got? Cindy says, just when you think, oh, spring is coming, woke up this morning to see ground covered in snow. Yeah, Ohio's been weird that way too. We have like warm days, so warm you turn off the heater, and then the next day is so cold you can see your breath in the house, and then you're like, oh, turn the heater back on. Go to bed cold as can be, and then wake up sweating because it's like warm outside and heat rises, you know. And then Gloria says her snack was chocolate covered marshmallow eggs. You know, those chocolate covered marshmallows with a graham cracker crust, you know, they look like little bundt cakes almost, but they're a cookie. Those are so good. Pam says no snow here, but they are expecting more in the mountains this weekend. Crystal loves herself some spiced jelly beans. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Now I'm going to spritz this to get it cleaned up. And you know how we do a cleanup. Let's pull some of this ink off of there. I was so upset last night. I was on Netflix watching Bridgerton. Season 2, episode like 5 or 6. And the dang internet decided they needed to do maintenance. That's why I went to bed early. Couldn't watch my show, so I went to bed. Stinking people and their updates. Let me tell you, it's just rude. It's just rude. Okay, so we've got got our stamped areas. We've got 4 of them. That's how easy that was. 15 minutes, we had 4 stamped backgrounds. Minnesota's 31. I always get confused. The U.S. is Fahrenheit and everywhere else is like the Celsius, right? Put our stuff away because I've been slacking on that. Okay, let's do this one here. And let's do... We're going to do pigment powder and smooshing. Because you can smoosh with your ink pads. Okay, you can also smoosh with... Oops. Oh, Elizabeth. We're just going to... Let's see if we can't, like, move that around a little bit. We're just going to move those powders around. And then we're going to add just a touch of purple because we have that other purple. Because we don't want it, like, overpowering. We're going to do ink smooshing with our powders. Come on, come out just a little teeny bit. There we go. There we go. Now we're going to take our water. Oh, look at that. We're going to get that rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And pick it up. Ooh, that's really, really bright. Oh, almost losing my waves. Ooh, that is really dark. That's all right. Okay, so that's a little too dark. Still got to get the hang of these pigment powders. I'll use this one for something else. So what I'm going to do is like really hose this down because apparently I added way too much. Okay, let's try this again. It's a little bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's better. It's better, but I don't like it. Maybe should have stamped on top of it, but that's okay. Again, it's not bad. Okay. I'm going to clean this up with some watercolor paper because I'm not digging what it's doing. I don't want to use that. I want to use this. I'm not digging what it's doing. Sometimes that happens. Does not go according to plan. That's all right. We'll just clean up our blue mess. Soak that in there. There we go. Ha! Look! We just dyed our paper. Isn't it pretty? Ooh, look at that. And Miss Debbie J has popped in. Hello, hello. Alright, so this would have been nice. That'll be nice. Some sharks or something in there. Very nice with that. Gosh, it looks so dark. No, that's that dot screen. YouTube doesn't look that dark. Okay. So we'll let this one dry. to dry and this. There we go. Then we have another piece that we could use later. What is all that? Let that one dry. It's not looking too bad. We'll let it dry and see what it does. This one was just a little bit too dark. Okay, it was a lot dark, but it's still grungy, and we can go over that with something else, or use that for a background paper, or send it to our Franken paper pile. You guys watch Biddy Penny and seen her do her Franken paper. That's alright. I can't seem to stay focused any day, let alone today. Okay, so though the pigment powders were bust, let's lighten it up. Let's lighten it up with ink. Ink smushing! Oh, see? Can't go wrong with the ink smushing. Get one to clean everything else up. Oh, that's nice and cloudy looking. Look at that. Oh, that one, I love that one. That one's so cloudy. We could put like a tree right there. Yeah. That one, ooh, I love this one. Okay. And then we want to put in a speckle of purple. Let's do triple berry, the redder purple. Make sure there's no lines in there. And then we're going to go for the edge. Oops. Right there. And right there. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. Oh, I like that much better. Okay. It's safe to stamp and ink smush over. Much, much better. Jean! Hi, dear! So, yeah. Okay, and then we have one more. Let's see. Let's do watercolor real quick. This one has some blues and some blue greens. Let's use these. This one, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. All right. Oh, one of my paintbrushes is loose. Marguerite, hello, hello. We're going to do kind of a dry brushing because this is only accent opaque. It's not a very water-friendly paper. But we're going to just quickly add some color. A little tapping. Doesn't have to be fabulous. Tap that in there. We can do some fun tippity tappities. Just use whatever blues you have because, you know, the ocean is all sorts of shades of blue. You don't have to be perfect or anything like that. Get that in there. It's weird that the brush... Oh, live chat disappeared. Come back. Aw, I had an appointment with the foot doctor, and let's just say he drove me to tears. Oh, I'm sorry. Cindy! Jean needs your address. Get a little bit darker underneath the cap of the wave. And we'll do some... Ooh, I got an idea for that. I was supposed... Whoop, nope, where'd it go? Oh, there you are. I was going to say. Ha ha ha, it's not in its drawer. Okay, let's do a tiny bit of blue. In there. And then add some... shimmers to that. Will that work? Oh, that's good. Just add some shimmers. Shimmers. Oh yeah. Ooh, I wish you guys could see all the shimmers in there. Da, 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 da. Oh yeah, walk more even though they swell up. Yeah. Painful just thinking about it. Ooh, I like this one. Did I get enough shimmer in there? Probably not. Let's add some more. There we go. Get some shimmers in there. And Deborah asked Pam if she does the updates to the RAK. That is the Random Act of Kindness that Pam has set up in the Chat with Sassy's Crafty Friends Facebook group. And she replied that yes, normally at the beginning of the month. And that's so that if anybody moves, like Pam, they can notify her and get those updated and whatnot. And we get new people in and they get added to the list. So it's just easier to do it once a month than when, you know, like 15 people come in 15 different days. We don't want to update it 15 different times and mail it out that many times. Well, Pam, I don't do any of that. I just brag about it that Pam started it in my group. So my group, our group. Yes, don't mind me. It's our group. Okay. So this one's almost dry, which is fabulous. This one I'm liking a little bit better. I feel like I want to go over the lines with a gel pen later. That's what I'm feeling like. And then this one was just a hot mess, but I think it'll be fun in like a Franken paper or something. Very unique and kind of crazy looking. Okay, so we are going to find our ladies. And I'm just going to cut them apart because knowing me, I'll get my hand into something and then ruin one of them. Let's go ahead and color her. Let's do let's do I'm thinking teals. That one. Teals. And that funky green. My pins are dying. It's a good sign though. I've been using them, so I like that one. And maybe a blue. And I feel like we need a green. There we go. And then her skin. Because she's underwater a lot. It's going to be pale. Okay. Yep. Doo-doo-doo. So Debbie J says that she's doing a live unboxing on Friday. T is also live on Friday. And Biddy Penny will be on Craft Roulette. Biddy Penny was also on Debbie J's live yesterday. So definitely pop in there and check all that fun stuff out. Ugh. My fingers. 1st of April. Or, yeah, 1st of April. I don't know what is today. Today is my daughter's birthday. It is Wednesday, the 30th. Facebook is driving me bananas. I sent them screenshots. Like, it's not working and they've not responded. My stuff is not letting me know at any point when you guys... Okay, I fib. Twice. Today, out of, I don't know, however many pages I follow, people I follow, 2 posts from Facebook that said people liked something, and one of them was a page I don't follow, like, regularly. I very rarely pop in there. So I'm like, okay, yeah, thanks for that one. So yeah, frustrating. Facebook is not giving me the info I need. And what am I looking for? I need a flower. We're doing the greens. Let's do like a hot pinky color for the flower. Look, I even grabbed hot pink. Oops, wrong end. Thank you, Pam. Sweet 16. I took her, we went to the grocery store, so I got her an ice cream. Then we had her pick, because we're going to do her birthday special dinner this weekend. And then she's having spaghetti with bow ties. So I guess it's, well, we call it spaghetti because we don't add anything else. It's spaghetti sauce, meat, and noodles. And yeah, so she's having it with bow ties instead of spaghetti noodles. But to me, noodles are noodles, so I don't care. It's still spaghetti. Let's do this little dark red, hopefully in the center of our flower. Dark red. Yep, her name is Raylynn. She's 16. Can't believe it. That means my son will be 18 in September. Ah. No, let's match her lips. So the lips are so tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay. So all I'm gonna do, okay, because if you push and hold, I probably shouldn't do that right over the top of that. If you push and hold, your dot is gonna get way bigger, okay? Your dot is gonna blow out and it's gonna get big. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tap the teeniest, tiniest tap. Okay, and that's going to help us fill in those lips without going over. And if we go over, it's okay. Like me, I'm shaking like a leaf, so I'm just going to aim for the center and scooch. Center. There we go. Look at that. Perfectly colored in lips. Yeah, we didn't flub it. Thank you, everyone. I will let her know that it was announced on YouTube. She will not appreciate that, but it'll be funny. Oh, I forgot her hair. Let's do a reddish brown hair. Ooh, this one is called cinnamon. Should we do cinnamon? Like a dark? Yeah, let's do a dark with some light. Oh yeah, those two. Okay, so we're going to use the light one, and we're just going to trace our lines. Okay, we're just going to trace those lines. Top and bottom, why not? This is a Whimsy Stamps mermaid, and she's gorgeous. So I bought her and the other ones that they had. Get that colored in. Light, teeny tiny taps. That way there, it doesn't bleed over the line. And we're doing it in reverse because I want dark hair with light highlights. Okay. Sherry D! Hello, hello! Yeah, poor Jean. She's out of retirement-ish. Okay, so now, oops, what I want to do is I've got the dark and the light together. Now I'm going to swirl the light color around the edge where the two meet. Okay, and what that's going to do is help blend that out a little bit so we don't have a dark line. So we're going to take our dark right in the center. while it's still wet, we're going to grab that second color and just swirl it right around the edge, just to get it to bleed out, and then fill everybody in. Okay. Get it filled in, then swirl around the edges. There we go. Ooh, her hair's looking so good. Sometimes I even amaze myself. Now, the other thing is, when you need two lines to blur, don't start at the line and work out. Start away from the line and work in. That way there, by the time you get here and you're done, your ink is still wet as much as it can be. If you start here and work this way, it's already drying. So you want to start away from your merging line. Get that all nice and filled in, and then go right next to your merge line. Grab that pen and just blur that line, and then kind of go over everything one more time, and you have these beautiful mergings. Jean says her son will be 48 in September. Woohoo! Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I think that's an arm, and that's her bikini, and I think this might be hair right here, like under her boobie, and that would be her rib cage, the bend in her, so I think that is hair, so we're just going to color that in. And I think this is her other arm. And then we do need to darken just some of this. Not a ton, just add a little speckle. And then we're going to blend tiny taps because we don't want it to blur out. And we colored over her ear. It's no big deal. Nobody's going to really notice. Okay, so let's go ahead and color her face and body, and then we'll go in with the greens. Because what I don't want to do, I should have did her face first. I don't want to grab the other colors by accident and pull them into her face. So I'm going to tappity tap. Just be very careful till we get in here. There we go. And then if we let that dry, we can go back in if we need to make it a little bit darker. Such a skinny arm. Oops, something got on there. And just soak. These little green specks are getting everywhere. Where are they coming from? That powder, I bet. I don't know. Thank you, Cindy. Absolutely. She said, wow, great color blending. It is not, it's my way. Mind you, that there are probably a bazillion ways to do color blending, but that's what I tell myself. I'm like, don't start it there, start it in the back. We want that nice and juicy when we go to blend. And you got to be kind of quick when you're doing alcohol markers, because you know they dry so fast that alcohol just evaporates. Okay, so now we're gonna do the mermaid tail. Well, let's do her brassiere, her bikini. We're gonna do a pink bikini because it's too small to make it a yellow polka dot bikini. Too small for yellow polka dots. Too small. We'll do that. Ta-da! Gloria and Jean are chatting about Stampin' Up. They're both waiting on Friday to do some ordering. Okay, so there's her. So let's get her tail going. Now I'm gonna go. We're gonna run a little bit late because I'm gonna do more detail than I usually do in her tail. Because usually I'm pretty simple. You know, you put the dark color on the one side, and then the light color on the other side. But we're gonna mix it up and add some good color in there. And it looks like my green and this blue are the lightest of them both. So I'm going to use those two in the tail and then do the other two more in there. Okay, so we're going to go through and we're going to highlight these lines. And swooping, okay, her tail is not straight by any means, so we want to do swooping. Swooping will be more pleasing to the eye. And because this is very artistic, their tail, the way they've done the tail is very artistic. You can do it any way you want, but I'm going to take this line and I'm going to follow it out. But I'm going to get very light with the pen so that it's as thin as I can make it. Just like so. Just lighten your pressure when you go to get to the end. Doesn't always work for me, but that's my goal, is to lighten up. Just go over these just like that. It's kind of bumpy and lumpy for me, but that's okay. Time for the earphones. Dave's home, Gloria says. Deborah, where is a stamp from SU and has... Oh. No, I can't read. Deborah says, there is a stamp from Stampin' Up and has a reference to computers. I need the name of the stamp. I don't... What the name is. She don't know what the name is. Monday for me actually still be in Madison till Saturday morning. Okay. So now we're going to pull in this green And again, we're going to start in this big area and then work our way into the small area. And we're going to go back to our blue. Just kind of see if we can't work them together. And I'm going to go right over everything because that blue is much darker. Swooping motions. Oh, such a good green for her tail. I love it. Ooh-wee. And we're going to go back in with the blue because I do want this darker right there because that's like all the folds. And I think we're going to add some little teeny dots at the end. Just to give it some texture, because you know fish have the little dots in their skin, right? So we're just going to do some random dotting. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. And then this part here is going to start getting darker. Okay, so now we're gonna, we started with the light 2, and now we're going with the darker 2, but they kind of match everything, so. Get that nice and dark in there. Okay, so now it's scales, okay? So some of the scales are going to be one color and some are going to be the other color. And then we'll even throw in a couple of the lighter colored ones. These nice teeny tiny tappies. Oops. Go crazy with the... That one, I don't know what happened there. It's kind of going crazy. Again, we're just doing random scales. Neighbor's dog is not happy. Lots of teeny tiny taps. Do these bigger scales, I think in 2 colors, because we can. Go in and Going in with the green, with the lighter one, just to give some highlights-ish. I don't even know if they're highlights, just some dimension in the color. Because we can't exactly go and highlight them all. That would be silly and kind of crazy all at the same time. But we can darken some. Add some little dots. Tiny, tiny taps. In with our lighter green. Just fill in anything that is white. Ooh, look at her. She's looking fabulous. Oh wow. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, so that's a plus. And I just put the cap on the wrong one there. Teal, where are you? Put that one on wrong too. Let's try this again. Yeah, they're numbered and whatnot for a reason. There we go. Oh, look at her. So we add teeny little dots. And then just see how hitting certain ones with darker, certain ones with lighter, a mid-tone in there. We're not actually shading each one, but we're giving the illusion that she's got texture and color in there. So that's a little trick you can do, so you're not like coloring every single scale. Where you want highlights, just color those scales the lighter of the combination of colors. Okay, now let's go ahead and cut her out. Then we're going to do some sparkle on top of her so she can be sparkly. I'm going to pull you guys up so I don't smack you when I'm trying to cut. Thank you. Cindy's complimenting me on my scales. I would call that the advanced lazy. So we can quickly get through it. And, you know, if you're sitting there, you stamp a bunch of your design. And once you get your color palette, you can go through and like do all the tails at once, then go through and do all the dark scales, the light scales and whatnot. Vacate! Shoo! Stink bug. I don't need you dropping in my hair. I tell ya, they sure do love the attic. Now, yes, I'm going to poke a hole. You can use your X-Acto knife. You can use whatever you like. I'm going to poke a hole in center and then just kind of work my way around to creating a border on the inside. Try and avoid any sharp edges, and that will give you the best look. Just kind of round out all your edges you can. Except maybe that one. There we go. There she is. Ooh, she looks so fabulous. Thank you, Debbie J. Never mind my inky fingers. Oh, look at that. She looks fabulous. So, let's see which card we want her on. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ooh, she's so pretty. Oh, look at that one too. Yeah, I could totally color her again and do... Oh, I don't know, you guys. What do you guys think? Should we go light? Light background? Here, let me zoom in. So that's what she looks like on the light background. And then this is what she looks like on the dark background. Ugh. I love it. I love them both. Stamp. Yeah. Boulder. Mary Landers. Hello, hello. Pam likes the one on the left, the bolder color. She's voting for the darker panel, Debbie J says. Cindy says the darker one. Sorry, light colored panel. You've been outvoted so quickly. But look at that. Now, my panel, because I did use water on Accent Opaque 65-pound paper, it is not made for water. You see this? Wrinkle, wrinkle. Spurts, spurts. We're going to set something on it to help flatten it out here. Okay, just like so. We're going to flatten that out. We're going to give that a second to dry. And then you don't want to soak the paper. You just want a fine little mist. You can run it through your laminator machine. Just make sure you wrap it in like parchment paper or something, so in case anything's sticky, yeah, run it through your mink or something. But if you guys don't have laminator or mink, this is what you do. You just give a little mist and set it down. Since I have this right here, this will be fabulous. That can dry while we're working on this. We're gonna put some green shimmers on her tail. I don't know which one is which. We'll add a little bit of both because we can. So we're gonna grab those out. We're gonna get a little paintbrush this time, and not that paintbrush. I have a special one. I need to use my special one, and it's special because I use it with these paints. So if there's any micas left behind, it's not in my other brushes. So we're not going to do them all. Just going to pick up some of the lighter colored ones and add Let's see what this one looks like. love these Arteza metallics. They were expensive, but you guys, you literally don't need much. You just need a teeny amount to add micas to your work. Just teeny amount. Oops. And that's not teeny enough. There we go. Ooh-wee. Look at the shinies. You guys can't see it, but it's beautiful. Did everything. Oh yes, look at that. Come on, shine for them. You guys can see the bottom one a little bit better, but it looks like that throughout the whole top of that, and then her little shiny scales. It's just fabulous. There we go. And look at our panel. It's already flatter. Isn't that fabulous? And it didn't take very long. Just a few minutes. That's all it needs. Okay, so let's get this trimmed down. I think we're going to go... Do I have a piece of black? Yes, we do. Thank goodness. I think we're going to put this on a black background. I think it's just going to scream better. Scream better. I think it's just going to, yeah. Oh, I like it. I like it so much. I like it. I like it bunches. I like it bunches. And let's cut off that side. We're going to take it down to 4. And off the bottom by 5 1/4. And then we're going to glue this flat, but I think we are going, oops, sorry, I just smacked the microphone. We are going to pop her up. I feel like she needs to stand out on the card just a little bit. Stinking things. Yes, it's me against the stink bugs. They're winning. It's terrible. Oh, look at that. You could just put a sentiment on that and send that just like that. And remember, we just put some color on the brush and we went tap, 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 tap on there. So easy. We're not trying to make it look perfect or anything. Oh, my darling little niece is trying to video chat me. I'll have to be done here soon and call her back. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and pop her up. Yeah, she definitely needs popped up in her beautiful waves. I love mixing and matching and big print backgrounds. Man, this will go with fish. This will go with dolphins, sharks, turtles, crabs, any sea life. What's a surfboard? You guys, if you have a surfboard, you could put that on the corner. It's going to be gorgeous. I lost a roll. I lost a roll. If you saw my mess, you would understand why I lost it. Oh, you guys, I tell you, I've been in a funk, and this sleepy times is like not helping either. It's almost perfect, almost. Put that there. We're gonna go put this right there. It won't go to waste. There we go. And then I think these are the same size. And if not, that's all right. The tip of her tail is gonna stick up just a teeny bit. That's all right. This will stick up just a little bit. I'm not sad. I'll have parts stick up. She's gonna be dimensional, right? There we go. Dinosaurs! Yes, dinosaurs on surfboards? Oh, Pam. Do we need dinosaurs on surfboards? Oh, my goodness. I need to write that down. Dinosaurs on surfboards. Oh. Somebody was wearing one of those dinosaur costumes, the T-Rex ones. They're super funny. I don't know. I love watching the YouTube, or, yeah, Facebook, Twitter, not Twitter. Gosh, there's so many of them. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those guys in those darn T-Rex outfits, one of them went surfing. He actually did pretty good. It was pretty funny. So, we've got 2 lower pieces. So what I'm going to do is make sure those lower pieces go down first. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I just curled that up on accident, I think. Oh, look it. Oh, you guys can't see. There's like a dip in her tail. It's fabulous. Ugh. I think she turned out pretty hot for a little mermaid. I need some guy mermaids. Whimsy stamps. She needs a guy friend. And maybe a girlfriend with her legs out. You know, and then they could sit back to back. That's what they need. Another one where she's like kicking up her fin. But a guy one too. And then a guy friend in case somebody needs 2 guy mermaids. But yeah, we need guy mermaids. Merman. We need merman. Yes, Pam. Pam's got it. Merman. We need merman. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love coloring girls, but I love me some men. I want some men stamps. I want to color some men. Alright, so I've got her ready for this one. See, I can color her. I'm going to color her similar, I think. And then I might go in and add some deeper tones in there, similar to what we did here. Gloria's on the phone. Alrighty, well, I am all done, so thank you all. I appreciate it so much. I had a lot of fun creating her and using my stamps and stuff that I hadn't used, because I hadn't used this at all. I think I might have used her once, maybe, But yeah, using some stamps and stuff that I haven't used in a long time. This can go into my summery bin, and I can mail that out in the summertime. Ugh, look it. She's so pretty. Heck, I can mail her out right now to my little nieces and nephews. They love mermaids and the pretties and stuff. Just sign the back so I don't forget. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, everyone. And today is Wednesday. If you are interested, tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, I will be live on Crescent Creations channel. I'm not sure what I'm working on. I have to go through my files and see what I want to work with, but I will let you guys know when I go live. 3 p.m. Eastern on the Crescent Creation channel. And then our next time will be Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern on Mystery Monday. And I do believe that is with Deborah. Woo! So excited. Aw, Bethany had to bathe her 3 beautiful babies. That's alright. You can miss me for that, for sure. Bath time with the little ones. So much fun. Alrighty. Bye, Dawn. And I need to talk to Dawn so we can do a live together again. I gotta get a hold of Miss Bitty Penny. Maybe we can convince Debbie J to come live at 7. I'll try not to keep her too late. We'll see. Anyways, thank you all for popping in, and we will see you next time.